Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
When I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated in.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Well, let's face it, when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is that you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And take it right on the 30. Dancing away at the 35. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
18
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Ready? Check right 54. Right 54. You get me? He's not going to get me? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burns. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 45 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down now, it's Burns. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on an opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. Second and 7.
18 Cardinal. That's what I do. Watch 98. Watch 98.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. We look at this Browns defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's number 1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 4.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. 3rd and 5.
Double dog, that's the way. Mike safe.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Down. This is McCaffrey. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Man, who was this on my stream? At least speak to the host. You want to come up here and welcome to the stream. Let's see. I'm trying to. I don't want to chop your name up.
With the football here to begin
Jamal.
the 2nd quarter. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming
What's up, Jamal? Welcome to the stream. If you like this content, man, leave me a subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. More content like this, and I got a lot of stuff going on. So if you like the content, man,
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
And at this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Damn.
And he gets
Almost
it down
broke
deep
him.
into San Francisco territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh!
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Almost
How about
picked
an
off.
boy there on 1st down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
I might have to do some trickery.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Like if you getting a quarterback can take off and do shit like this.
Dancing to his left. Able to slither by. And he'll take it into the
how
end
you do
zone
it.
for a Browns touchdown.
Break them.
A
From ankles.
12-yard touchdown run.
Yes, sir.
And the Browns have moved out
That's how
in
you do
front
it.
by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure.
Why I'm
And
using
here's
the
other
Browns?
part.
Because that's my franchise
Even when
team.
people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it? In order to try and mount a comeback.
I can
Here's
use any
Hopkins
team.
now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back
you a
onto the
kid?
field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second
Go.
quarter. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to
Shot of crap.
McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Let's get us another
And his
one.
play caller does a nice job of giving him an
Another
easy throw to
franchise.
start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Let's trick him.
Here's a 2nd and 2
There
now
we
from
go.
the
Got
33.
5 means in the box.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Ooh!
Up the middle, and he'll be brought down right around
Had his
the
ass in my
37.
sights. I had him in my
As
sights.
the drive continues, it's a 1st down.
Gotta watch what I say because it's a kid. Chat. I do a lot of cursing and swearing, so I'm gonna be praying from that.
He'll keep it himself, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So welcome to the channel, welcome to the
Sometimes that
stream.
option can get bogged
Hope you
down
enjoy
before
this
the gears
content.
really even get into motion.
If you like what you
I think
see,
that's
just
what we
give me
saw there.
And I think what
description.
he thought
Subscribe to the
right
channel.
in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have
I
a
might
chance to
sub
get
back.
going.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Purdy.
Catch that.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
That might go for
Scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well.
This what a no. What are you asking?
Goes over here on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
Let's go ahead on and put a fork in.
Start this drive out on the ground.
Woo, baby.
Across midfield.
Woo! Woo!
And he gets this one down to the 24. 19 yards rushing.
That's how you eat them more.
Leader coming into this ball game. He went over 100 yards a week
Look at this.
with that run. He
Get
does
off
it
him.
again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the
Get off
more the
him.
production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
Let's go now.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Burns. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I'm turning them up. I'm eating them
10 yards
up.
on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a
I'm
foot
eating
or
them
so.
up. Could have run it down their mouth. I could have run it down their throat. Oh,
In his first half of football.
I'm could have run it down their throat. They gotta stop me.
Still a few inches short of a first down.
Gotta
as they
stop
come up
me.
now on 2nd down.
Gotta stop me. Let's go.
Up the middle they go.
Ooh, nice hit.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard
Nice
line.
hit.
The 6 yards on the pickup.
They
and it
trying to
leaves
take
it with
my
a 1st
man
and
out.
goal.
Nice
Both know it's
hit.
difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
That's
Through the
funny.
air,
Make me.
on the ground,
I need to make me some coffee.
relative ease.
Come
A
on.
chance
I
to
need
really
some
cap off
coffee.
a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
I will not be denied.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, hit.
They'll try and
I will
run
not
this
be
one
denied.
again. And he is into the end zone.
I will
Touchdown,
not be denied.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But
Think
he's
he
proven
burnt
to
them
them that
up.
he wants to
Think
be
I
the
could
bell
sub
cow
him
guy
out.
that his franchise can rely
We're gonna
on.
let him go. We're gonna let him go. I was gonna sub him out. But hell, if he run for 200, he's gonna run for 200. They gotta stop me.
Hopkins with the extra point.
They gotta
And the
stop me.
route is on here
So
in this
far, I don't
first
see that
half.
happen. They gotta stop me.
5 plays there on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone.
And
a
I'm
run of
using
8
my running back.
yards.
I haven't even opened up the passing game yet. I'm gonna let my running back take care of the dirty work. First half, 2nd half, I'm gonna open up the passing game. That's how you play. Gotta think like a coach.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We're gonna open up the passing game second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then take that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Purdy now to throw. No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Couldn't catch it.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
They say, ha ha.
He could not
Yes,
get
sir.
away that time, and it'll be a loss of
Bringing that
11
heat,
on
bringing that
third
pressure.
down.
What you gonna do, Purdy?
Now that was a bouncer's nightmare.
Eat dirt.
The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another
Let's
avenue of
go,
escape.
team.
It didn't exist.
Let's go, team.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Ooh.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Let's go.
Get up! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Spin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Let's get a timeout. That boy cold. They get a timeout. Injury right now. Gonna add insult to
3
injury.
seconds here remain in the half on as the. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 30. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third
time
quarter
to open up
continue
the
this
pass book.
mid-season contest.
Time to open things up.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let me for to open things up.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd and 3. Looking for Pryor long. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
Let's go.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go!
looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game,
Damn, Judy.
still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns extend their lead yet again. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
Let's go. I'm all about creating stats for my created player. Second-year player. He was Rookie of the Year last year in my season. Second year.
Busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to
back at it again.
So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a
year
touchdown
2 of my
for
franchise.
Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Jennings. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. He gets away from 1. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Up the gun, McCaffrey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them. 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s football people eaters, the Minnesota Vikings. Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
15 for the Niners there to 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 8th play of the drive, forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this is good. From 57 yards.
Damn.
That was bombs away right there. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
I was just going to say that.
Here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Happy Friday,
and they
Daniel.
both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to have a Browns first out as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Inbounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
On first down, Burns. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Here we go, fourth quarter. Let's go.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dominating.
So from
running this ball down their throat.
now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45.
Keep that up, sis. I've been up for a long time, sister.
It's Burns. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 189 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what
trying to run it down their mouth.
They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up
Want
good
them
yards.
taste the leather in this football. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. He had
Sorry.
to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay. We'll
His
get back
carries
to the
tonight,
line of
getting up there,
scrimmage.
so maybe one of
Okay.
those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Come on.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, man.
Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still do it efficiently.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here's third and a few inches.
Mustang 19.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
You can't F with me.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another
I'm
week.
almost done with my franchise
So
game.
we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. LaDainian Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football.
I'm almost done with my franchise game. Like 4 more minutes left
They understand where the end zone is
to my franchise game. But shout out to the 4 in the
Extra
stream.
point good by Hopkins. And this
Good
one
morning
was
to
over
everyone
a
in the
while
stream.
ago as
Man,
they
it's
just
early
add
morning.
on to that big
Early
lead.
morning. Early bird gets the worm. Appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to my big sis, man. She in the chat. Y'all show us some love, man.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Hope everyone had a good New Year's Day.
And he'll
You
get
know,
it up past the 20 to about the 22.
we into the new year now, man. Second day into the new year, so
And San
we
Francisco
running.
gets set to go here.
Boots on the ground.
And their 4-game win streak
turning
very
back
much
now,
in
right?
jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
363. We got 300 more days. What you gonna do in those 300 days? It's a lot of time to get something done in those times. So what you gonna do in those days?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really
Make
making
something
things
happen
tough
those
on them
days.
as they stop
Got a
in
lot
the
of time
game.
left. I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna come back with another stream. I'm gonna eat some coffee first. I'm gonna come back.
Got a man, that's IU.
We talking about streaming all day, man. We're gonna be streaming all day.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
We coming back with another stream, another game.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh!
That one complete to his receiver,
Oh!
Jennings. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
He freaked me with that little freak move he did.
51
That little freak
yards.
move, man.
Defense blitz, but they picked it up pretty well.
allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the
That
nice
little freak
throw
move.
downfield to help complete that play.
A real
He got
field
that off.
flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this will be incomplete.
So is that.
Physical play on the football there at second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them.
Get him.
They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
I don't know what's going on in this chat right now. But I got my mods in the chat, so I'm just gonna focus on my gameplay. Mods know what to do, so I'm good.
The Niners on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Purdy from the gun. He's got
Damn.
his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down
I had that
before
shit.
he gets the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here.
Man.
That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh no! No!
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
He said the commentators are raised bait.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
For real,
So it's
raised bait.
49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Back to throw. Purdy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Haha, that's how you do
He
it.
couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal.
Brought that heat.
And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Brought that heat to
So they
him.
tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And the Browns getting set to go. And they just can.
I'm just looking at the chat. What's up, Tristan? With no content, what's up? Who else? Honcho, let me add you. Add into what, bro? That is insane. What's insane, Jamal? I bet I can beat you in UT. You probably could. You're probably smoking me. I'm not a professional gamer. I'm a casual gamer.
Right along, really. This has the looks of
So yeah, you probably will beat me.
As they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
I wouldn't be mad, you know. It's just a game. But you probably could beat me.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. We go.
Hit him with this play action.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off. Even
I know.
with the big fourth quarter
I know,
lead.
sis.
Here's another completion.
Yeah, you got Michael Vick, 164. I know, sis. The kids were still out for the holidays. Yeah, I know. It's just entertainment. You know I do, sis. It's
So
just
how about this for
entertainment.
a change in field position from
Yes, I'm
inside
glad
the
I got
10.
you
Here's
on my
first
side.
down on the other side of the field.
Just in case it get kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
They set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one
I shouldn't have did
almost
that.
intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
Hey,
And
you
it's
tripping.
gonna bring up a third
I
down.
ain't even not sacking me,
Right where
brother.
the set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't
Dang.
find the receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Damn.
Brandon, that's just football 101. one, if you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Shut up, man. Game over with anyway, so.
Now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a
little bit too much mustard.
A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Pay attention to the chat, man. Let's see what's going on in the chat, y'all. Gold 99, Ricky Williams. Y'all having side conversations on the chat.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
That's game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Cleveland, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
I'm going to run another one back to back. About to run another one back to back. About to run another one. No, I'm from St. Louis. Nice. Guys, I'm about to go fix me some coffee, guys, and I'll be back with another stream. Well, shout out to the people in the stream, man, that popped up. Appreciate you guys, man. Hope you guys have a great day, man. Happy gaming to all you gamers out there, man. Yeah, me too, sis. Fix me some coffee. I gotta get up and go to this bank and give me a bank card. So that's why I was trying to get my little game out the way, but yeah, somebody tried to hack my card. And one thing I like about my bank is when they detect fraud, they lock it. So they contacted me the day before yesterday. It was at New Year's Eve, and they reminded me that my card was locked and that I had to come get a new card. So that's what I got going on today. Yeah. But other than that, sister, I'm just trying to enjoy just trying to enjoy my last little 3 days, sis. You hear me? I'm back on clock Monday. It's been fun. I'm just trying to enjoy my last little days on winter break. And it's back to the real world come Monday. Back to the grind, baby. You already know. Back to the grind. So I'm gonna run another one. I'm gonna run another one. I'm gonna start another game up. Cause I don't want to end y'all, man. Y'all having a good time. Y'all chatting. Y'all communicating. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to continue to communicate. I just don't want to end the stream in the middle of y'all conversation. That'd be very unprofessional. So we're just gonna run this next game, man. And but after this one, I don't need no tips. You go ahead. Give me some tips. I can always use some tips, man, on how to get better at Madden. I need to start playing the Ultimate Team. I ain't play Ultimate Team. You know what I'm saying? Damn, beat the Bills and allow 75 or fewer rushing yards. Yeah. Hey sis, if you still in chat, I'm about to go fix me some coffee and sit down and chill for a second because I'm trying to be at this bank as soon as they open up at 8. And I'm trying to get there and get back. So I'm about to fix me some coffee, sis. If you still in chat, let me know if you still in chat. Let me know if sister still in chat. Yeah. Okay, sister. Uh, let's shut this down, sis. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I love you, sister. I'm out, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. You'll be here for a while. Well, you won't be on my live for a while. I'm about to end this stream, so. But you more than welcome to stay around on the system. But you won't be on this stream for a while. Appreciate you guys, man, hanging out with me early in the morning, man. It's always a pleasure, man, to interact with people that's watching my stream, watching my gameplay. If you guys want to continue to do that, man, please sub to the channel, hit that notification bell so you won't miss any game streams. I also have content on my channel. Yeah, it's 2:23 a.m. for you. Where are you at? Where you at? Where you at on the map? Or where you at in the world? Tahiti, nice. Tahiti representing. You're super lucky. Why you super lucky? I'll check you out, Jamal. Tahiti is amazing. Look it up. I'm glad you're enjoying Tahiti, man. I bet you the view is awesome. So guys, be sure to sub to the channel, uh, punch that bell, so you guys be notified when I go live again. Um, Shout out, man, to Tristan, Greenier, P6C. Shout out to you. It's a, it's a better Hawaii, yeah, I bet. Man, shout out to Jamal for being to the stream, man. Shout out to my big sis, man. I think uh, big sis Vivo. Check her out. I think some, yeah, Daniel Berry Sports came by, man. Shout out to you, Dan, if you still in the, are you still in the chat, or you in San Francisco? No, I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. Reno, California, in the place. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you. Same time tomorrow for a stream. Tristan wants to be friends. Oh, see y'all later, man. 7 years old. I think I'm gonna go back and change my stream up. You too young to be in this stream. You 13. You too young to be in my stream. Also, I hate to do this to you guys. I'm about to block you guys from my channel, man. Just something about you kids when y'all bring too much drama. I'm old enough to be you guys' granddad. So how old are you, Tristan? You like who already, Tristan? Tristan said he's 13. Okay, you guys have a good one, man. I'm about to sign out, man. About to check out. Thanks for watching. Don't get hit in the head with that brick. Honcho Gaming and Sports.